Welcome back to Warhammer Invasion. We had our fourth and final game with the starter decks off camera because I had some technical difficulties with our connection. And the Wandering Canuck won it with the Empire against the Orcs. I don't know what's happened. We totally thought the forces of destruction were way more powerful, but the last two games, the Dwarves were definitely better than Chaos, and then the Empire was able to take out the Orcs. So I guess that blows my hypothesis about the starter decks all to hell. Canuck, do you have any explanation what happened there? I mean, I don't get why it just seemed to flip over so much.
I mean, I just agree. The starter decks aren't great,
No.
but because they rely on the draw so badly,
Yes.
and
Well,
it comes down to more, in my opinion, more of that 50-50 chance versus, as you've always said, if you do, if you actually build your decks, you can make them do something. Where these just have basically random cards so that you can learn them.
they're not random, but they're like poorly optimized, I would say. I mean, you got to remember back in the day, they kind of were designing it so you had to, if you wanted the best cards, you only got one copy of them in a core set, and if you wanted to have three copies, which is the maximum you can have in your deck, players would have to go out and buy three core sets, three copies of them.
Mhm.
Which of course the player base was very angry about. They did eventually change it, and then every expansion gave three copies of a card. But yeah, because I mean, both of those games we saw cards that we'd never seen before. So obviously there's only one copy in our whole deck of
Mhm.
them, and you got some great cards there. But still, I mean, I wasn't able to seal the deal. And then the Orcs, which I think was the best of the starter decks, it like the last game there where you beat me with the Empire, which I think is the weakest. I just couldn't get enough. I couldn't get my units. I got tactics, support, and the neutral cards, and it just didn't
Well,
work.
that's what I mean,
Yeah,
right? It was the draw.
yeah.
Like you may not have had that many of those,
No, like yeah,
or
exactly.
you may have had more of your heavy hitters, or
Mm.
that type of thing, of course.
And then we
So,
did a major rule learning about corresponding zones. It's very you really have to pay attention to how it's worded. So I always thought corresponding zone meant the other person's zone, but when it says each player's corresponding zone, that includes the one that you're in as well. So there's that orc hero that comes out. He destroys not only the opponent's support development cards, but also the ones in his own zone he comes out into. So, and
a blood sword
yeah,
for an
it took
insanely powerful card.
yeah, page 17 of the rule book. Who would have thought it was actually right there, plain as day. So, anyways, we no longer can complain about what the game designers gave us because as of right now, we start to draft. And Wandering Canuck, ladies and gentlemen, has never drafted ever. So he is a complete drafting version. So let's see if we can bite him on his ear, make it a little gentler on him, and help him out with his first draft. Are you ready,
I was
Wandering
gonna
Canuck?
say, yeah. I mean, as long as you, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
it's okay. I got the tube of Vaseline ready. We're good.
All right. So here we go. So what there's basically so drafting is basically instead of just playing a game of Warhammer Invasion, we're now playing basically two games. First game is we draft our cards for our deck, and then the second game is where we actually play the game like what we've been doing. So we what is this here? We got to go look at this list. We have the Dwarves. You're playing the Dwarves, and I'm playing the Orcs. So we go over here to you and we pull this out. So right here, if you look at that, that's 75 cards. So there's basically 25 dwarf cards that you had all together, but you only have one, two, or three copies of them in that starter deck. Now with this draft, you're going to have the opportunity to get 3 copies of any one of those cards. You know all these cards. You've played with all of them. But now you're actually going to build your own deck. And you could get up to 3 copies of a card you really like. And you can avoid the cards you didn't think were so good. But there's a huge catch. So we're going to set this up like this. And then we're going to take this handy dandy little guy here. And we're going to put him on your deck. So when we hit that button there, it's going to spread out 15 cards in front of the deck. We got to shuffle it first, of course. And we'll, if you want, you can go first with your first round of drafting, or I can go first, my first round of drafting. But here's how it works. So when you hit that button, the 15 cards are going to come out in front of you. You then can pick 2 cards. 2 cards, and you put them over here, say. Put them over here. And those 2 cards are going to go in your deck. There's no like Magic the Gathering where you draft and then you got to decide with the cards you drafted which ones you're going to put in your deck. That doesn't work like that in Warhammer Invasion. There's 2 cards you pick go in your deck. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. But after you pick your 2 cards, I'm going to pick 1 card of your cards and I'm going to destroy
Trash
it. Trash it. Then you get to pick 2 cards again, and then I get to trash 1. Then you pick 2 cards again, and I trash 1. And then you finally pick 2 more cards, and then the final 4 cards are trashed. So out of the 15 cards that come out, you're going to get 8. In between you getting those 8, I'm going to trash 3, and then the final 4 cards are trashed as well. You're going to do that a total of, and so am I. We're going to go back and forth. You and I each do that a total of 5 times, and 8 times 5, of course, is 40, which is the same size as the starter decks. Then we pull out the neutral cards, and we're going to lay out 15 of those, and then you and me are going to go back and forth, 1 card at a time, and pick 5 each, and then eliminate the final 5, put out another 15 neutral cards, and we go back one at a time, pick 5 each, and then we each have a total of 10 neutral cards. We put them with our 40 cards that we drafted. We have our 50 card deck, and then we play. And that's how it goes. Now it will get more complicated because there are drafting cards and such, but I purposely eliminated those from the core set drafts that we're going to do to streamline it. So do you want to go? So let me get my, who am I playing? I'm playing the Orcs, right? So I'll get the Orcs here. I'll, oh God, jeez, back up to 90. And I'll shuffle this and I'll put mine on. So do you want me to go? So what we'll do is you'll do a full round, I'll do a full round, picking out of the 15 cards, and then we'll switch to the other guy and he'll do his. So do you want me to start or do you want to start?
I mean,
so
I don't know.
if I start, then I'll be picking 2 cards, and then you'll be picking 1 card you don't want me to play with and destroying it.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll get to see kind of how I think about making the decisions. Or we can just...
Sure, I mean, we can do that if you want.
Okay, all right, so here we go.
Seeing as how I'm a noob, I don't know.
Well, you're not that much of a noob. I mean, you're a noob to drafting. So here we go. So I'm going to hit submit. So there you go. That's a lot of information. A lot of information. But we know all these cards. So basically, I want to get the best cards I can get. And I also know that as soon as I pick my first 2, you're going to be able to pick 1 and destroy it, and I'll never get to have it. We also know that there's 3 copies of every card right now. Right? So if you eliminate 1, then I only got 2 copies left of it, and so on and so on. So look at it. Oh yeah, here's the other thing, is that of your 40 cards, you want to have about 20 units and 20 support and tactic cards. But you don't have to be exact, but that's kind of what you're going to do. What I'm going to do, you can do whatever you want. I'm going to make 2 piles of cards here. I'm going to have 1 pile that's all units, and 1 pile that's support and tactics, so that I can, at a glance, just hovering over them, I can see how many I have. So you don't want to have, you don't want to have
20 units, or
you want about half your deck to be units, right? So
Yeah.
So I'm going to make 2 piles, so I at a glance can say, ooh, I'm not getting enough units. I need more units, or vice versa. So I'll pick my first 2 cards. I'm looking at these cards. Doom Divers. Force. Turn each player must use sacrifice. Each player. Yeah, well, that was good until it said each player. But then again, I like damage sometimes. No, not each section of my capital. I definitely like the Boar Boys, so I'm going to put him over. So I'm going to put him here. I like the Black Orc squad, but he's not. I know you really don't like him, but he's not a great card. He's a good card. It's not a great card. Oh well, Troll Vomit, great card, great card. It's a tactic. So I'm going to put the tactic here in my second pile. So all my units go here, and all my support and tactics are going to go here. I'm going to try to keep them balanced. I'm going to try to have 20 of each by the time I'm done. So now that I picked my 2, you get to pick 1 card that you don't want me to have. And you get to throw it in the trash bin. So what card do you really not want to play against? Get rid of it. It's pretty much that easy. You mean also you got to take into consideration what I've been getting. Of course, right now I have a Boar Boys and I have a Troll Vomit. You know that's going to be in the deck against you.
It's either going to be the Black Orc squad or the Troll Vomit. I think just basically looking, or Choppa.
Choppa's a great card too. Yeah, but you see, this
I
is the
know,
thing.
I
You can
really
only pick
like-
one at a time, being the opponent right now. So the same thing for me when I'm picking your cards. You're going to be glad I can only destroy one at a time. Now, mind you, eventually we'll start playing with these. They're called draft cards, and those draft cards will change the rules that I've just told you. For example, one of the draft cards lets you pick 2 cards to destroy instead of just one time, right? So, but we'll worry about that when we get there. For now, you can destroy 1 card. What card do you not want me to have? So you just take it and throw it in the trash bin. It's gone. Good. It is gone. Now I pick 2 cards again. So I will definitely, since you talked about it, I'll pick the Choppa as one of my 2 cards. And my other card, this card here, the Followers of Orcs, pretty good. Pretty handy for putting damage on my units. We know that the Orcs like to have damage units so they get more power. So Followers of Orc. So there, I just picked my next 2 cards. So now you get to pick 1 card that you don't want me to have again. You'll get to do that one more time after this. Yeah, that's probably a good move. Alright, what we got left here? Smash, go, boom. Destroy X target developments in a zone. Well, I know that definitely will come in handy. Or pillage, destroy 1 target support card. That's a great card because you got some great support. So I'll take pillage. And then I get 1 more pick. I think I'll take Urguk. He's a pretty good hero. So I'll take him. So now you get your last time you get to destroy 1 card. After that, I'm going to pick 2 more cards and then all the rest get destroyed. So it's not too much pressure here. I mean, it's just basic. Well, of these cards left, what one do you not want me to have? Doom Patrols, or what is it called? Yeah. Alright, so I'm picking 2 more cards and then the rest get destroyed. So, no, that ripped their heads off. Stupid. Stupid. What's this? Sacrifice this unit on this quest to destroy all enemy support cards. Ooh. Well, I think I'll take that quest. And then I get 1 more card and the rest get destroyed. Don't really like that. I see that there's 2 Smash Go Booms here, so that means there's only 1 more copy in the entire draft, so I should probably take 1. Alright, so then I take the final 4 cards, trash them. And then I look here and I see, if you hover over my 2 decks here, you see I got 5 support and tactics and only 3 units. So next draft, I'm going to be going a little bit harder on the units. So that was my first round. Now it's your first round. So you want to come up here to your deck. You want to shuffle it. You might. I just shuffled it. Where are you? Oh shit. Oh shit. Is that me? Yep, that's me. Okay, so now we want to do you. So you're just basically shuffle your deck. And then you're going to hit that little submit button there. See that submit button there on the thing right here?
Zoom right in just a sec. Ah, submit.
Yeah, hit it. And there you go. Now you know all these cards, Wandering Canuck. You know them all. So remember how the game's played. You're going to get to pick 2, then I get to destroy 1. So this is probably the most important pick you have right here. So, because you know whatever the third, so of the 3 cards, you know that the third one I'm going to destroy of the 3 best cards out of here. So just, and you're just starting, so you don't have to worry about how many units you have, how many support and tactics. You're just picking whatever you want right now the most, right? Now, and remember, even your king in the starter deck, you only had 1 copy of him. But in this draft, there are 3 copies of that king throughout the entire draft. So you don't need to worry that you're not going to see him again. You'll see him 2 more times, right? So, and also the other thing to remember is at the beginning of the game, you have 3 resources and 1 loyalty. So you don't want to have too many cards that are more expensive than that. You need enough cards that are cheap, that cost or less to get going, right? So that's the only thing you have to worry about. There's no mana curve. You just have to make sure you have enough cheap cards to ensure you'll get a start. You'll get a good start, which I don't think is a problem. None of the cards are. I mean, your king's super expensive, obviously, but. And so basically now you're just thinking about how do I want to play? What cards do I want in my hand? And then you pick them. I mean, you can take the king. You can do whatever you want. Obviously, I don't think I'd have more than 1 king though, because remember that little banner beside his name means you can only have
You can
one
only have one
out on the board. Yes.
Yeah, out on the.
Yeah. So what did you just take? You took Control Slayers, ladies and gentlemen. That was Wandering Canuck's very first pick ever in a draft. Troll Slayers.
Isn't that exciting?
And now because we're recording it, we'll remember this for all time. That's a good. So automatically, right off the bat, you know you like developments. Keep that in mind. 1 more pick, sir, and then I get to destroy a card. I can't wait. Can't wait. Why don't I turn this camera angle around so I can see the cards? What'd you just take? Cancel all damage assigned during the battlefield phase this turn. Yeah. That's mine or yours. Yeah, okay. Alright, what card do I want to destroy? What card does Wandering Canuck never get? That sucks. There's 2 Ruin and Fortitudes. If I destroy one, you'll definitely take the other one. So what do you only have 1 copy of? Bye-bye, Dirknar. Alright, pick 2 more. Yeah, see, I should have just fucking kept my mouth shut. Jesus. I hate that card. Remember, you can have up to 3 copies of a card in your deck, so I guess we do have to worry. No, we don't have to worry about it. There's only a total of 3 copies anyways, so it doesn't matter. So, alright, you just pick 2 more, so what do you got? 2 and 2. Look at you, Mr. Balance. I will destroy the other Rune of Fortitude. I don't want you having a whole bunch of those. Go ahead, pick 2 more. destroy 2. Defender the hole, the Orc gun. Yep. Not so great once you get down to the bottom of the barrel, but that's the way you're gonna have to. I mean, you got to play all these cards. They're all gonna be in your deck, whatever you pick. Yeah, it's yeah, come in handy. That's actually a unit, so you want it in the other.
Was it a unit?
Yep.
Whoops.
Yep.
Whoopsie.
You can always tell because it has hit points.
No, that was just me being silly.
All right,
all good.
so one more pick for me. The card I really don't want you to have out of all these is probably your king. And now you get to pick 2 more cards, and then that's it. We destroy the rest. So 2 more, and that's it. The rest are gone. Remember, you need cheap cards too, right? But you know all these cards. Okay. And then we take these 4.
There we go.
And they're gone. So now it's my turn again. Should we do this a total of 5 times each? So as I said, it is a game before the game. All right, so I get 2 picks. Oh, there he is. This is the one that made us learn.
There he is.
This is the one that made us learn the rule about corresponding zones. So if it says in each player's corresponding zone, that means each player's corresponding zone. Ooh, that's a nice one too. There's some nice cards here. Bandit. Uh-oh. Did I just lose you? I sure did. Jesus Christ. Okay, for my first 2 picks, I really like the Iron Claws Horde. That is a great card. It is expensive, but look at the power on that. Look at the power on that. So I'm going to take that.
Great.
I don't want you to destroy that. Well, old Grimgore. He's not quite as good as I thought, but he's still pretty good. I just have to be careful about where I bring him in. Will you destroy him? Probably. So I will take him. Now it's your turn to destroy one.
So you already grabbed Urguk.
Yeah. Which card of those left? Oh, he's getting rid of the 4 boys. Yeah, that's a good card. Alright, 2 cards. I already got Urguk once, so I don't really want him again. I do like the Totem of Gork, so I'll take that. I'll take that. And then my other pick. I don't like the banners of the Red Suns. Your damage units gain toughness 1. Big ones. That seems pretty good. I'll take that. Alright, you get to destroy another, sir.
Well, that was the one I really wanted to get rid of.
Well, I mean, I don't want more than one of them, so I'm not too worried about it. I know there's another 2 copies that will show up, so I'm not too worried about it. I should shut my mouth though and just let you make your pick. You there? Jesus. Ah, Christ. That wasn't me that time. That was you. That's you. That was you that time. That was not me. I did not disconnect.
Yeah, I don't know. It just said,
Yeah. Usually the first 2 times I came out and I was off, I've been kicked off my router, so I had to reconnect. That time I was connected. So that's very weird. Maybe your TV was helping you. I don't know.
maybe.
All right. I'm still sitting here waiting for you.
Okay, join game again.
I know.
This is a bit frustrating.
It is. It's a bad night. What's it, Thursday night? What is it? What time is it? 9:26. Yeah, everybody's streaming all around us right now. Everybody's watching Netflix. So that might be what's causing it. It's still your pick, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's your pick. Destroy card. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Oh, never mind. I've been recording the entire time.
Oh,
yeah,
perfect.
There you go. So everybody gets to see our connectivity issues. You really don't like that. Okay.
I really don't.
I like the... No, I don't like the rock lava. I like the other one. You know what? I should probably get some cheap stuff, so I'll take the crooked teeth. What do I got here? I have 7 units and 6 tactics and support. So if I want to keep that completely even... I'm not a big fan of Favor of Mork. It's a combat trick, but I don't really like it. I really don't like rip their heads off. I don't like that card at all. And Rock Lava. Pay 2 resources and sacrifice one of your units in this zone to deal 2 damage to one section of any capital. That is kind of handy. Band of the Red Suns. It is a 2 power, isn't it? Of course, you want to put it in your kingdom. But that's... Yeah, you know what? I'll take that. Alright, it is your pick. Last pick to destroy. Not much left here that I want. Let's see, that's the other thing is I have to pick 2 more. So, you know what? Yeah, you're a dick. You're such a dick. I'll take the rock lava. That is a
Love you too,
support.
man.
Yeah. And I need to take 1 more card. And I absolutely don't want any of these cards in my deck. Do I take Urguk? Do I take Urguk? I already have one. Of course, that means you can have one out. You can kill it, and then I can bring another one out. Because once it's dead, I can bring another one out. So I will take him, I guess. Alright, the last 4. Destroyed. And now, good sir, it is your turn to hit the submit button and make your first 2 picks. Oh, decisions. Can Wandering Canuck do it? What's he got? He's got 4 support. Oh, you're totally balanced right now, so it doesn't matter. You're laughing.
Oh.
Yeah. Fuck, I just know that card just by looking at it.
Sorry. Blah, blah, blah. I have not seen this card before.
Let me see it. No, you're right. Forced after the suit enters play. Put the top card of your deck face down to the zone's development. So it's a way to get more than 1 development in a turn. Plus, it's a 1/3.
Yeah,
Bad.
it's kind of neat. Haven't seen that one, and this is my usual.
Sacrifice resource. Yeah. We saw that one.
Yeah.
We saw that one in action.
Well, 2 of those. Pretty.
Yeah, that's the other thing. If you got 2 copies of a card out, then you don't really need to worry about it because you know I can only destroy 1 at a time. So I won't be able to get rid of both of them. Unless, of course, you don't pick it again.
We're gonna.
Yeah, I fucking hate that card. Do not like it.
Zifbar. I like these guys.
Yeah. I don't like attack. I don't think I ever have attacked a zone with them in it once they go in. That will change.
Oh, the Ranger too, which is a good one. I like the Ranger. Too bad.
Right now, you're thinking, which ones are you going to want to destroy the most? And then you want, that's the one you want to pick. Ops, usually.
See, the Iron Breakers for the price. Cancel X. Number of developments.
Yeah, that's a good card too.
It
Expensive.
is. All the dwarf stuff is expensive.
Yep. You just need to make sure you're getting enough cheaper units to get going, get rolling. Obviously, you don't need to make them your first priority though, because I'm not going to destroy the cheap units usually.
Look at the loyalty for the kingdom.
I know.
Jeez.
Yep.
Guy could bring an Ironbreaker out a whole. It costs a lot, but it's only 2 loyalty.
Yeah. I mean, if you get the king later on in the game, no problem. It's going to cost 6, but get it early and it's sitting in your hand for a long time. He takes the king. He doesn't want me to get rid of it again. Okay, well, let's get rid of that dwarf masons. I don't want you to have that. It's your go. 2 more, sir.
Okay.
Still balanced. 5 and 5.
Well, that's a tough one.
Yeah, that was a gimme. For sure. Did I just lose you? Really?
What's that?
Oh, okay.
No.
Your
no,
ham
no.
your ham was sitting still there for a while. I was like,
Sorry.
oh, don't do that to me, man. All right, you get one more pick.
Did I?
You only picked one so far. You got
Oh,
an
I
odd
thought
amount, 11. Yep.
Oh,
Oh, you still get
I
one
thought
more
I
pick.
did too.
No.
That is a tough one. Ooh,
Just think
yeah,
about
that
it.
is tough.
Do you want it in your hand? That's the... And then the secondary consideration is how many units do I have and how many non-units do I have?
I'm an engineer. Definitely.
All right, of these cards, which one do I not want to see you play? Probably the Troll Slayers. You already got one. I don't want you to have 2. I don't like the Scout either, though. Let's get rid of the Scout. Don't like them. All right, pick 2 more.
That one's pretty good.
Let's see it. Play during combat after damage is assigned, destroy 1 target attack. Yeah, it's a combat trick. Expensive. Can't. Hard to play at the very beginning of the game, but of course you don't need to play at the beginning of the game. It's later on that's going to come in handy. Because then you want to wait until I have something real bitchin' attacking, and then you can get rid of it. So yeah, it is a good card, for sure. I cannot deny.
Definitely is a good card. I would
Okay.
like that one.
Alright, and one more.
I need to.
Remember, you don't have to keep them balanced the entire time. You can get a little bit ahead on one and then say, okay, I gotta catch up.
Oh no, I know, but
Yeah.
I want to
I
take a
think
look.
both of
How do I
us are
get that?
staying even pretty much. Well, I'm a little bit. Oh no, I'm actually quite a bit ahead. on my units right now. So I'm 9 units and 7 support tactics.
How do I check? I just want to look at all of them.
Right click, and then hit search.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just search one. Or?
Just click search, and a list.
Okay.
It'll pop up, and you can hover over each one and take a look.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just looking.
Look
Okay.
at you
I just needed
go.
to remind myself
Look
that I had.
at you go.
Okay, so I grabbed that one. So I've got one more.
One more. Yeah. And then I'm going to destroy one more. And then I think you get 2 more. And then that's. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no.
Actually,
that's right. Yeah. I'm going to destroy one more card. That's right.
Actually, like that.
Yeah, it worked for you last time, didn't it? It sure did. Actually, probably for my viewers, it's probably better if I do it like that. There we go. Oh, what'd you get? What'd you just pick?
Troll Slayers.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to take that. Now you got 2 of them in your deck. All right, my last card I get to destroy. No, you're not going to do that. I'll get rid of the Zerfar Engineers. Don't like them. All right, you get to pick 2 more cards, and then you're done your round. That's 1. That's 2. All right, these 4 are
Gone.
gone. All right, we switch around, and I hit submit. All right, my first 2 picks. Well, I already got a Grimgar. I don't think I want more than one of them. I know you're going to destroy my Boar Boys, my Black Orc squad. Oh, there's an Iron Claws horde, but I don't know how many of those I want. They're pretty expensive. I think I'm going to take a Black Orc squad. I don't have one yet. I know how much you love them. And I think I'm going to take another Boar Boys. So what am I at here now? I'm getting way ahead on units. So now it's your turn to destroy one.
I'm just reading some of these.
Oh, they're nothing, man. Don't worry about it. Just randomly pick a card and destroy it. You can search my cards too if you want to take a look at what I have. There's no rules about not being able to.
Well, there's definitely 2 I want to destroy, but oh, I want to destroy all.
It doesn't work that way.
Mm-hmm. But there's a Grimgar. Did you already grab a Grimgar?
I've grabbed one, yeah.
You did. You grabbed one. I don't think you're gonna grab 2. Well, you might.
I might.
You might. Totem of Gork, I hate. I would like to get rid of that.
Well,
That's very powerful.
I have one. I've already got one.
I know.
I'd love to have 3.
I know you would.
Yeah.
Iron Claws Horde, again, you've already got one. It's expensive, but oh man, that
Look at the power on it. Look at all those little power symbols. Oh.
It really hurts.
Yeah.
It really, really hurts.
Well, pick it up.
Yeah, that's tough. It's between that one. This one is a bit of a double-edged sword, though.
Yeah, as we discovered.
We'll get rid of the totem.
Alright, so I'm looking at my cards, and I notice I have 11 units and only 7 support tactics, so I should probably shore those up. So I'll get a chopper. Must be up to 8. What other support tactics cards are good here? Wog is pretty good. He's attacking you, gets 2 power till the end of the turn. That's a game winner. I'll take that. There, I'm a little bit more even now. It's your turn to destroy one.
I think I would have liked to have got rid of that one, but you took it. Yeah. Lobber Crews. Nah, it's gotta be these guys.
Yeah, we'll take them next for sure. What do we got here? We have sacrifice this unit on this quest to destroy all enemy support cards.
Yeah,
I already
that
have
was the
one.
other good one.
Do I have
You
one
do.
of those?
Yeah,
think
I
did.
thought you pulled one.
I'm pretty sure I did too. Yeah, I have one. It's probably enough. I don't think I need more than one of a quest. I mean, obviously, if you have 3 copies, there's a much better chance you'll get it earlier in the game. There is that. Followers of Mork is pretty crucial. Uh-oh. You there?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm just watching your ping. Alright, I'm going to take Followers of Mork because damaging my own units is very important. So I'll take him. And I should probably take a supporter of tactics here next. Pillage is definitely useful for getting rid of your support cards. So, I think I'll take Pillage. And you get to destroy one last card.
Yeah, there's not much except for your king. Lobber Crew would be nice. Night Goblin. I mean,
Yep.
Yep.
And I gotta do 2 more cards. What is this Night Goblins? When this unit enters play, destroy 1 target attachment. I don't even know if you have an attachment yet. So that is not that great. The Lobber Crews are pretty handy. Sacrifice this unit and I can get rid of one of your... Well, I guess you get to choose, but I still make you sacrifice the unit for it. It's not that great of a unit itself, so... I think my last 2 picks are 2 Lobber Crews. And I destroy the final 4. What am I at? 14 units, 10 support tactics, and sir, it is your turn to hit submit. And 2 picks for you. Ooh, Jesus, look at those fucking Jesus.
Mountain Brigades are good.
Yeah, they are. What are you at? You got 8 and 8. What did you just take? Oh yeah, Mountain Brigade, of course you did. Oh! Well, I'll get rid of that on the Mountain Brigade. Your turn, buddy. Pick 2. Yeah, I wanted to get that too, but... What are you at? 10 units, 9 support and tactics. Keeping a nice little balance you are.
Yeah.
Handy. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Jesus. Oh, I'll get rid of a grudge sword.
I was debating.
Unfortunately, there's 2 of them there. I was like, yeah.
Uh,
And notice, you have 1 card out that all 3 copies are out right now. So this is the
Yep.
only time you'll ever get a chance to get them, because there's only 3 copies of every card. So if you want to have any copies of that in your deck, you probably should grab one of them eventually, because you will not be seeing them again in this draft.
No, it's true. Well.
Yeah. Look at you, just drafting like a motherfucker. Look at you. Alright, what's he at? 11 and 11. Not enough. Alright, what's the last card I'm going to destroy here today? I'm not really a big fan of that one. Really, that Striking the Grudge is a pretty good card, so I'm not a big fan of getting rid of one that has more than 1 copy, but I don't want you to have 3 copies of that in your deck, so I will destroy that. Alright, your last 2 picks, sir.
Last 2.
This round.
Definitely, I think. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Striking the Grudge. I mean, that is great.
And those are your last 2 demolitions, because I know you already picked
Yeah.
the first one. So they're gone for all time, too, for your draft. After this.
Which is a really good card.
Yeah. But you can pick 2, so, I mean, you can get...
Mm-hmm. So is this.
I don't think that's... Well, I'm going to shut up.
I kind of like that one. I've used it a lot.
Yeah.
Because
you can stop
the thing
a
is,
cold for a turn, yes.
yes, but that is a huge,
Yeah.
huge boon against the orcs. Like, it's massive.
That's right.
Because
And you know you're playing
blitz.
Orcs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I blitz you, you eliminate it, and then you get to win the game, for example. Whereas I would have won if I could have damaged you. Yeah. Yeah.
like it's actually better than demolition, in my opinion.
Oh. Yes, but it's a one-time thing, whereas demolition, you destroy something that helps me every turn over many turns. So
That's true, but the thing is,
I mean,
the thing is,
Master Rune of Vilea is a combat trick. That's what it is. It is a combat trick. It's a fog. It's a fog.
yeah, which is great though.
Yeah.
Like I actually,
Yeah.
I kind of like them because the thing is, with both Chaos and the Orcs, it doesn't take a lot. Once you hit 5 resources, you're golden.
Yeah.
Like you start steamrolling, right? It's just like bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
And if I take out a support, okay, but that doesn't help. Like, if you can get units out, I'm done.
Yeah.
Right? And you're inevitably going to get them out, like, quickly.
Well, I didn't last time.
That's the draw. I don't think I'll be that lucky with the decks you're building here. You've got a lot more units.
We'll see. I don't know. I don't even know what starter decks had. I think they probably had 20 units and 20 not units, probably. But I didn't actually dissect them. Anyways, 2 picks. What are they going to be?
It is.
This is your last 2. All the rest get destroyed.
Definitely going to be demolition.
Yep. And last pick. This pot. This round. What's it going to be, ladies and gentlemen?
Okay, let's think of this logically. What are the Dwarves lacking? They're lacking attack power.
Yeah, they always do. Yeah, I agree. Not only that, but you picked one Master Rune of Vilea. You're gonna lose this one, but there's still a third one in your deck, in this deck here somewhere. All right, so those get destroyed. We flip around. It is time for the orcs to have their turn. Submit. And there's only one more time for me after this one. We're getting to the end of our draft for our faction cards.
Oh, there's the squig herders.
Yeah, I'm not. The squig herders are all right, and I have gotten a couple of these followers of Mork, so that does definitely set me up for that. Do I want a third followers of Mork? I mean, they're all right. Let's look at this Grimgor's camp. That's definitely don't want you throwing that away, so I will take Grimgor's camp. Do I take another one? Because they would stack. I have to put them in my kingdom, though. I'm not great. Is one enough? There will be one more, obviously, in the last round. I'll be able to pick it, so I don't think I need to go for that Grimgor's camp right now. I do want the Iron Claws Horde, because you destroyed one, and I'd like to have at least two of those in my deck. It is your pick to destroy. What are you going to destroy, sir?
Well, it's a tough one. Squig herders are tough, but that makes it a 2-2.
Yeah, the Boar Boys are much more effective. They get 2 power.
Oh, they are. That's the one card I hate. Yeah. That's the one I do not want you to get.
Well, you destroyed one of them, so I know that.
Grimgor's camp is nasty, though. Followers of Mark.
We've already got 2 of them. That's the 3rd copy. I might absolutely take it. All depends.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one. Sorry.
No. Alright, that's fine. I'm in no rush. I don't care. As I said, they can fucking fast forward. Speed it up. Lock them. Fuck you, viewers. No.
Okay, well done. Well done, sir. That's clearly you don't want this.
I mean, they can absolutely manipulate the.
That's funny.
You know, they can manipulate it so they can speed it up.
Followers of Mark Grimgor. It's gonna be.
Oh boy, made the wrong choice. No, I don't think I need more than 2 copies of Grimgor's Camp, and I know I'm going to get another one in the last round because I haven't seen it yet. There's only 2, and I know there's a 3rd, so I'm not too worried about that. Grimgor Ironhide. I have 1 copy. I think that's enough.
That's 1 or 2.
I really like Choppa, so I'm going to take that. Where am I at? I'm at 12 and 15. I really need more support tactics. So, I guess I've taken advantage of the Red Suns, didn't I? Yeah, I think I did. I only want 1 copy of that. Yeah, you don't have any attachments. I still don't see any attachments. I really do like the Lobber Crew, but I have to put it in the kingdoms to be able to do that. Oh, is there a supporter tactic here that I want? I still need to catch up. Rock Lobber. No. And the Red Suns. I don't really want it. But I mean, it does hurt you if you get really rolling, and the dwarves can really get rolling. So I guess I'll take a man of the red suns. All right, destroy one.
Um,
Hey, you really don't like Grimgore Ironhide. Well, I should take a squig herders just because. And once again, I'm still lacking on support. Do I take Grimgore's camp? I really don't want Banner of the Red Sun, so I take the Grimgore's camp. Alright, you get to destroy one more. Yep. Nope. Nope.
yeah.
Nope. Yep. I need a cheap unit, so I'll take Crooked Teeth. I don't like that card. I'll take the Lobber Crew. And the final four are destroyed. Alright, it's your go.
Okay.
God.
There, like that one.
Jesus.
Do, do, do.
Well, you got lots of picks here. Lots of picks. What are you sitting at? 11, 13. You actually have more support tactics and units right now. It doesn't matter as long as you try kind of balance it out by the end. I wouldn't worry about it too much until.
This is my last one, isn't it?
No, it's your second last. You still got one more.
Okay.
You got one more round after this, and then it's done. So you got 16 more cards basically. So I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Got a king. I think I've got. Actually, I haven't seen the hammer yet.
No, you're going to see the last two in the last round, I would say, because I haven't seen them.
That's right. I haven't seen that one yet. That's a good point. Yeah, that's a tough one. Brand of Dismay is good. That is good. Got 2 Keystone Forges, so I'm happy with that. Would like to have 3. So
Well,
that'd be nice.
You get to pick 2, so it's up to you. It's not like you have to just pick one. You got the advantage.
No, I have 2 already.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm saying you get to pick 2 cards right now, though. You don't.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
not
sorry.
like you only can pick one.
I just gotta look at my units here real quick. I have. Whoa!
Oh, you
Whoops.
spread them. Oh,
that's not search. Oopsie.
So. Let's see if we can fix that here. Oh, there you go. You're fine.
Okay, let's try that again. Let's click search. Interesting. Okay. I do not have Durgnar the Bold.
No, I got rid of him first time. So.
So I've got one more besides this one. Oh, that's tough.
The music agrees.
See, I love the support cards with the doors more than the unit
Mm.
cards.
Yeah, but you need unit cards to win the game.
I know. I know.
Yeah, that's the
Oh my god.
that's the catch.
Okay. I have two more of this. So even if you destroy that, you still have a chance to get more. Two of that, that's good.
Okay. Yeah, you're a dick. Go.
Okay, now.
Not having 3 copies of that. That's for fucking sure.
I definitely need a hammer. Do have a King Cazador already.
Might never see him. You only have 1 copy. Might never see him.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Really kind of lacking in units, I tell you.
Mm-hmm. See what I said? This is like another game. Whole new. It's a totally different game. In fact, it's a game we've spent 1 hour and 2 minutes on so far.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, it's my pick to destroy one. So it's either the Ruin of Fortitude or the Master Ruin of Spay. I really don't like the Master Ruin of Spay, but I know you're going to get 2 copies of it next time. Well, I mean, if I get rid of it, you can't have 3. So I guess that's what it is. Here we go. What are you at? 15, 16, and 14. Alright, and I get 1 more pick to destroy. Here we go. Last 2 picks for this round. And then we are both on to our last round of drafting our faction cards. Alright, my last go. This is it.
Mm-hmm.
This is it. For all the marbles. Oh. Alright, what do I got here? I got 18 and 14. I'm definitely lacking. Not that I'd rather have more units, I think, than on support and tactics. However, I do like the Totem of Gorak. I know you'll probably get rid of that. The Grimgor's Camp, I already got 2 of them, so I don't think I need 3. Wog is definitely a great card. If there's 2 copies, you can only destroy 1 at a time, so I'm not too worried about that. Well, let's definitely take the Totem of Gork. What's that put me at? 15, 18. I still really want to support our tactic. I know I will take a Troll Vomit. That's a nice equalizer if you get ahead of me. Alright, your pick to destroy.
Yeah, that wah. I would
Wow!
like that. Let's see. Pillage I'd like to get rid of. Biggins is actually.
Yeah, I've already got. There's 2 copies, so I saw that. You can get rid of one, and I'll definitely take the other.
Yeah.
Same as the walk. Go ahead, pick one, destroy one. Of course,
And then one of
you
these.
prevent me from having 3 copies of it in my deck.
That's true. And then there was one more that I don't like. Where is it?
You don't like Grimgor's Camp.
Well, yeah. I thought I saw it. Or no, or did you already take the one?
I just took Troll Vomit
More.
and Totem of Gork.
Yeah, the totem.
You don't like the totem, yeah.
Pillage. That's kind of a nasty one too. But you think you've already got 2.
I do. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you piece of shit. You are such a piece of shit. Alright, I will take a Wog, because you destroyed one. I will take a Big Uns. Alright, destroy another, sir.
I did. Biggins.
Jesus, that was no thoughts about that. No
There was no
thoughts
hesitation.
about that. No hesitation. I will
No.
take a Pillage.
Yeah, it was either Biggins or Pillage. That was the hard one.
Pillage and Grimgor's Camp. Alright, you get to destroy one more card. Last chance.
Well,
Last card of mine you get to destroy, buddy.
yeah, I don't know. Squiggerdoon, Squiggerdoon. Each player must either sacrifice. So that's you too.
Yeah.
That's not that great.
Yeah.
Squiggies.
Yeah, you're such a piece of shit. 1919. Right, so you want to take one of each. So I guess I'll take the Doom Divers. I don't think I even have one. So I'll take the Doom Divers. And then I need to make it exactly equal. I don't like Wisbigger. Definitely not taking another Dome. I already have a Smash 'em all. That does destroy all enemy support cards. And I could, I mean, even, you can always use the cards as developments if you don't, but.
Yeah, that's true.
I think
That's true.
of
If you don't feel
all,
like
yeah, exactly. I think I'll take the Smash 'em all. So that gets me a 20 to 20, and then I destroy the other 4. I am done my faction drafting. Is your, oh, we didn't destroy yours. No,
Oh,
shit. Oh shit! Let's go Control Z. There we go. So now
there we go.
I destroy mine again. Destroy. We destroy yours. Now you hit the submit button. Woo!
That was funny. Okay.
2 picks. This is it for all the marbles. What do you got? 17 and 15. You're a little ahead on units, but if anything, I'd want to end up with more units in sport and tactics, I would think. So, I wouldn't want it to be the other way around. Oh, be very careful, Wandering Canuck. Be very careful.
Okay. And I just need to do my search again to remember.
Yep, absolutely. It's the sign of a good player.
Okay.
And, like 10 drafts from now, you'll be amazed at how quickly it just all goes click, 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 click.
Once, yeah, I mean,
It's just practice. You need practice.
Yeah.
But you're doing a great job for your first time ever, I must say.
One of those, and then...
However, To counterpoint that, I think it is much easier to draft this game than it is Magic.
Oh yeah.
I think it is, yeah. Because in Magic you got 5 different colors coming at you, whereas this you just have to worry about the dwarves, right? I mean, I've set it up so that it's very streamlined. This will get more complicated because you will have multiple factions you're drafting from eventually. But right now, all you have to worry about is the dwarves. So it's pretty, I mean, it's just basically what do you want your deck to do. But even then, we don't have enough choice at this point because the card pool is not big enough. So you're basically just picking the cards get you the most results. So.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So.
If you're really getting into it, you're probably you should look at your costs of all your cards quickly. Say, ooh, maybe I should get some cheaper ones. Or, ooh, maybe I should get more expensive ones. I don't know. I have no idea. If you notice that you have a lot of really expensive cards, then you might have a hard time getting going. So you gotta watch that. But I don't think with the spread of the cards we need to worry about that yet. Really? Yeah, that Mountain Brigade is a very good card. Alright, of all these cards, which one do I not want you to have? Alright, your pick. That was a pretty easy pick for me. Totally balanced. 19 and what? No. 19 and 16. Yeah. Oh no, you're not balanced. But as I said, if you're gonna be unbalanced, I would go more units. Anything. What are these quests? Same quest?
Yeah.
Probably.
Glorious Death. Just 3. It's the same.
Oh yeah. Is there only one quest for each of us? I think we only have one quest.
I think so.
Yeah.
At least there is for Dwarves, yeah.
Yeah, and Orcs. Yeah, I think it's the same one. That will change as we add the expansions. Don't worry about that.
Really?
Decisions. Where are you at? Nope. You took one too many.
Took 2, didn't I?
You took 3.
Oh, sorry.
You should always be even. So yeah. Oh, now knowing that, no, I'm just joking. We'll get rid of him. All right, your pick.
I think this deck is going to play a lot differently than the last one.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll probably like it a lot better. I might actually be able to use the corruption thing for chaos properly when I draft it, because I'll actually be able to steer it that way if I want to. Oh yeah, once you start drafting and constructing, it's pretty hard to go back to pre-constructs because it's like you can always do a better job because you're gonna pick cards that suit your play, the way you play.
Okay. That's going to be the hard part, though. How do you get... Well... Yeah, I kind of see how that will work. Okay, so let's do those.
Burying the Grudge to me is too hard to pull off.
What's that?
Burying the Grudge. It's too hard to pull off.
I've been avoiding that.
I mean, that card would go great with Troll Vomit. But you don't have Troll Vomit, right?
Am I gonna do this? Do I really want to do this? Or do I want another hammer? Because they are really handy.
They're annoying. Give them that.
They're annoying. But we're gonna try this. There we go.
Look at him. He's going way up on the units here.
Yep.
Alright. We got Durgnar de Bold. You've already got him. You should probably go for tactics or attachments. Move all damage from one target unit to another target unit. Any player's corresponding zone. So you can kill one of my units with that. I do think that this hammer is probably worse. I'll get rid of that. Alright, 2 picks and you've got your faction part of your deck done. It's picking a quest. Oh, he's trying to even it up, ladies and gentlemen. 22 to 18. Alright, we destroy those.
Alright.
Now, we are down to the final part, and this is the neutral cards. So, and then once we're done this, we're going to save it, and that will be it for tonight, for this session, because Almighty Brushwag needs to go to bed. Alright, so we don't need those. We don't need those. What have I done here? Oh, I see what I've done. I see what I did. What have I done? Oh, this is what I want. Alright, so 33 neutral cards. So that means that we're going to pull out 30 of them in this draft, which means 3 of them we will not see. Which, unlike what we just did where we got to see every card, but this is how the game's going to go, because as we add expansions and the card pool expands, it's going to get to the point where there'll be cards that you want that you'll never see in the draft because they just don't show up. Okay, so this is, anyways, we're probably going to see every neutral card because there's only 3 that won't show up. So we just take this right here. So this goes a little different than what we just did. This here is basically you pick one, I pick one. So I'm going to shuffle, hit submit, and we only have to determine who gets to pick first, which I guess we're going to have to do, because whoever picks first this time will not pick first the second time. We pick the neutrals, but we need to get a coin, I guess. Opponent's coin. Oh, that's not that one. I'll let you flip it, and I'll call tails. You get to pick if you want to go first or second. So if you go first this time, you'll be going second the next round. There's only 2 rounds for neutrals. So.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll go first.
All right. So for this, all you do is you're gonna take whatever card and you put it over here in your stack, just like the rest. So you're still thinking about units and support. So you can, with the neutrals, you could catch up your support and tactics to your units. But you're only going to get to pick one. Then I pick one. Then you pick one. Until we each have 5 each. And when there's 5 neutral cards left, we destroy the rest. And then we bring out another round. And then we pick 5 each. And then we're done. That's it for the drafting. The drafting's over. So you decide. You only get to pick one though. It's not two anymore. So whatever card of
Okay,
that
so
bunch.
I have to pick one.
Just one. Yeah. So pick
Okay.
the one you think's the best for your deck. We definitely know some of the neutral cards are better than others, don't we? So.
That we do.
Yeah, there's two of those. So. The quests we haven't paid much attention to. And that's why. And it's not a great quest.
This has to be played in the kingdom. It's the stronghold. There's one that you can play anywhere, and I think it's the contested stronghold
Yeah.
of games. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's the
Doesn't
one.
matter. Okay.
Do I put that here?
You put it where you put it in your deck. Yep. So it's a support, so it goes in the support. I don't even know if neutrals have any units yet. They definitely will. I don't think they do at this point. So I'm going to take. I really like the contested fortress, especially when I have it, not you. So I will take that. Put that there. It is your pick.
I also like that. So I would like to take one as well.
Yeah, well, then nothing's stopping you.
Ooh, bring it down. You used that against me.
Yep.
You did.
I did. Innovation's a good one too, sometimes.
Oh, I never thought about the contested stronghold though. It's expensive.
It's 4, right? What
Yeah.
is it? It's 4. It's not that bad. But yeah, you can't bring it out on your first turn. Whereas
I know, which
anything with 3 or less you can.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Boy, the picking's getting slim here now. I think I want that. Here we go. We know once there's only 5 cards left, we're done. And we gotta start a new round. The last round, actually.
grab that one. That was really good.
Yep.
Innovation, I've used that. That's pretty good.
So did I, yep. It can come in handy, especially when you have a lot of developments. Somewhere it will definitely come in handy. Yeah, we're really getting down to the fucking slim pickings now. I don't want those. What's this? This is different.
Yeah, I don't think either one of us has used infiltrate before.
What's the other? Oh, they're all infantry. Yeah. No, it's been a development anytime I've had it. I think I'd rather have the contested builds.
Yeah, same.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, I get the last pick. Jesus Christ. I'll take that. So now, because you had the first pick that time, I get the first pick this time. And this is it. This is the very final round. Our decks are done. So my first pick, sir. It's gonna have to be the contested fortress. I don't want you to have another one of those. Here we go.
Hey, looking.
These here, we can take them right now and destroy them. Those 3 neutral cards, we will never know what they were.
Which one did you take? The contested fortress.
Yes.
You got 2 of those now.
I did. You got 1
Okay.
out of 2.
Another contested stronghold.
Yeah, the neutral card's pretty limited right now, but we're just gonna have to live with it. However, that is a mental note we should both make to ourselves that, oh yeah, when we get to the neutrals at the end, they're all support or tactics.
That's right. Because
So
now I'm over by.
I probably should have picked more units now, and I know that I didn't really think about that. So I'm going to be a little heavy on. Actually, I'm going to be really heavy on the non-unit cards in my deck.
This
I
is
think
definitely
you did better.
learning.
You actually you had 2 more units than I did. That's probably going to pay off for you.
Maybe.
The best card out of here is that Contested Stronghold. Even though it's expensive, it's still a great card, so I'll take it.
Need to burn it down.
You're gonna take it, burn it down. Lower the cost to play this card by 1 for each development request zone. Turn 1 target unit to its owner's hand. It's not that great, really. I think burn it down, so way to go. Here we go.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think I need. I'll prepare for war. What's this one? Sacrifice. It's quest to shuffle X target cards for your discard into your deck.
Not great.
No.
No.
Okay.
Well, you know what? There is one thing that's good for. Where we're both going to run out of cards. That would put you right back in the game, and the other you wouldn't have to worry about running out of cards. So it is good for that. I have to give it that. Didn't even think of that. Because we never worried about that until the second last game we played.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And, you know, in worst case, it's a development. Easy development pick. We took that. I think I kind of want the other one. Yeah.
Okay, I think it's either going to be...
This is your second last pick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We'll see. This is interesting to see.
This is my last
balance,
pick.
right?
This is my pick right here. My last pick. What do I want? Not with Pilgrimage. I think I might, just because of the running out of cards thing, I think I will take a prepare for. And if I don't think it's going to be an issue, I'll make it a development. Alright, it is your last pick. Very last pick of the draft. We are done. You are done your first draft, sir.
I'm almost thinking the same thing.
Yeah, yeah, because nothing else is that great. I mean, innovation, but like,
I've already got one though.
Yeah,
so,
one's probably enough.
Yep, that's what we'll do.
All right, so
there we go.
Get those gone. We take
28 and 22.
We take these two. We put them together. We flip them over. We shuffle. We put them in our deck. Of course, I'm going to bring out the Orcs. We can destroy the starter deck that's sitting on top of it. And then we can lock on it. And then we can say that is it for tonight. But tomorrow night we are ready to play. And you will be playing with your very first deck that you created yourself. Excited.
Delete that?
Yep. Or throw it in the trash bin. Alright, I'm going to, we can delete that too. Alright, we are ready. I'm going to hit over, I'm going to save it. And now, tomorrow night, we're ready to just play. And you, sir, will be playing with the very first deck ever that you created yourself. Which, it's just like heroin. It's just like, you know, getting that first needle in there, and you're hooked. Whoa!
Gee, thanks. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about that.
And that draft took us an hour and a half.
Boy, that's a long,
Hour
boring video.
and
Hope everybody enjoys it.
yeah,
Jeez.
yeah. I'm not sure. Maybe we should just. Maybe we should just. Maybe we shouldn't even show that. Maybe we should just play the game with the draft. But
Ah,
at the same
throw
time,
it
I'd
up.
like to show it because some people don't know how to draft. So I think I'm going to
Fair
throw it up. So, anyways, that is it for now. I'm going to link in the video for our game. I'll link it in with this one, and I'll post the whole thing together. But as for you and me, Wandering Canuck, right now, we are done for tonight. And I will see you tomorrow night to see if I can destroy that deck you just made.
Same to you.
All right.